Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. My name is Chance Vermillier, Vice President of North America Partner Sales here at Sumo Logic. I appreciate each one of you joining if you're with us live today on this webinar. If you are watching the recording, I hope I have aged well and it's not too long from the date that we have filmed this. Today, as you see on the screen, we're going to be talking about all things partners. The audience that should be watching this are people that are interested in becoming partners, managed service providers, working more closely with Sumo Logic. Or maybe you're already a partner today and you're looking to learn a little bit more or expand throughout your organization. I have two other gentlemen joining me today. We have Seth Williams, Field CTO for our partners, and we have Roger Shepard, our head of MSP practice at Sumo Logic. What you're going to hear today is Seth is going to give you a brief overview of what the heck is Sumo Logic and why does it matter on a technical perspective. Roger's going to discuss the MSP practice, and then we're going to finish off by talking about all things reselling and next steps working with us. So with that, Mr. Williams, if you can give us a brief intro, talk about your beard, and then go into your content, that'd be great.
Thanks, Chance. I appreciate it. As Chance said, my name's Seth Williams. I serve as the field CTO for our partners here at Sumo Logic. Today, I'm pretty excited to share with you why Sumo Logic is seen as a revolutionary force in the cybersecurity and data analytics space. But before we dive in, I want to pose a question. In our rapidly evolving digital landscape, how confident are you that your customers are using the right tools to seamlessly scale with their growth, all without compromising on speed or security? One of Sumo Logic's standout features is its cloud-native approach, crafted from the ground up for unmatched flexibility and innovation. It's crucial for your customers because as their data needs expand, they require solutions that can adapt in real time, not lag behind. Scalability with Sumo Logic isn't just an added bonus, it's a core promise. We ensure that as your customers' data or user base grows, even doubling overnight, Sumo Logic scales right alongside them. Importantly, our $0 ingest pricing means that scaling doesn't come with unexpected cost. How does that compare with other solutions? In the rush of today's digital era, embedding security into the fabric of development and operations isn't optional. It's imperative. Sumo Logic lies at the heart of DevSecOps, ensuring your customers' innovations remain both swift and secure. Observability is more than just a trend. It's a necessity. Sumo Logic grants unparalleled visibility across the entire IT ecosystem, empowering your customers to preemptively tackle issues, maintaining smooth operations. As cybersecurity threats evolve, the need for real-time detection and analysis becomes critical. Sumo Logic excels here, offering continuous threat intelligence that adapts and strengthens over time. Turning massive data volumes into actionable insights is where Sumo Logic shines. It compels us to ask, are your customers truly maximizing their data's potential? With Sumo Logic, they'll navigate through the noise with what matters most, driven by a licensing model focused purely on impactful insights. Also, automation isn't just a feature, it's a necessity for efficiency. Sumo Logic significantly reduces manual workload, streamlining operations from threat detection to incident response. What truly sets Sumo Logic apart? It's our blend of cloud-native innovation, scalability, comprehensive security, and insightful analytics, all enhanced by automation. Sumo Logic isn't just another tool in the shed. We're a strategic partner poised to drive your organization confidently into the future. As we tread through the digital age's complexities, the real question becomes, can you afford not to explore what Sumo Logic has to offer? Thank you for your time today. I look forward to exploring how Sumo Logic can empower your customers and revolutionize your cybersecurity and data analytics strategies. Up next, I have the pleasure of introducing Roger Shepard, a key strategist and advocate for innovative solutions in our field. Roger has an eye for recognizing the transformative impact of strategic partnerships, particularly in the fast-evolving landscape of technology services. He's here to share some compelling reasons why partnering with Sumo Logic represents a forward-thinking choice for service providers, offering insights drawn from his rich experience in the technology sector. Please welcome Roger Shepard.
Well, hold on, Seth, Roger. First off, Roger, you better have a great intro for me when I do my part. Secondly, right. Seth, what has more tools, the Sumo Logic platform or your garage? Quick.
Probably my garage.
Not the answer we were all looking for.
I know.
But, okay. All right. Man of many tools. Roger, you're up, buddy.
Hey, thanks for putting a little buffer there, man. I always hate following Seth. It's like working with dogs or children on in a movie set, and they just steal the show. So take that little bit of space between Seth and myself. So hey, thanks a lot, guys, for being here and helping or letting me be a part of this. The service provider program at Sumo Logic has been growing leaps and bounds over the past couple of years, and it's really no surprise. According to Gartner, 40% of companies say that they cannot effectively manage their SIEM. And guess what? We sell a SIEM as part of our overall platform. And so without partners with our service, who are part of our service provider program, I should say, who can provide that managed service and that oversight of the platform, there's a big part of the market that is not addressable. Fortunately, we do have a great ecosystem, but there's lots of room for growth, not just within Sumo, but within the space overall. And this is one of the reasons why, in terms of new logos, the service provider program right now is our fastest growing route to market. So lots of opportunity here. And really what we're looking for are experienced MSSPs, MDRs, who can provide a fully turnkey managed service or security outcome based upon the Sumo Logic platform. I really believe that we have the best SIEM out there. We can go toe to toe with anyone. And this is proven time and time again. Anytime we do a bake off, I don't care who's on the other side of the table, we do extremely well. And a lot of that's with help from Seth. But once we're there and we're working with you, lots of opportunities to grow. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what brings service providers into the program, and then kind of what, based on the feedback we've received from them, what kind of value they're seeing with the program. So a lot of these are kind of overlapping, which won't be surprising as I go through this. But initially, first of all, we see a lot of people coming to us who just want to develop a new security offering. They've got legacy platform, legacy solutions, but they're looking for something that a little bit more modernized in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of its compatibility. And so we have a lot of service providers that have come to us and really just kind of building a new practice. And we have a whole workflow for that on helping you, not only what are those things that you should be looking for as you select the platform, but also what that training should look like, what that enablement should look like, how we can help you get started with your customers and so on. So new security offering, obviously a big driver. Another is we just need to replace the legacy platform that we've been on for 10, 15 years. There's a lot of great SIEMs out there that really getting kind of long in the tooth. They've been in a premise situation. They're just kind of licensing now, hanging on, not really compatible with modern infrastructures, not really able to keep up from a performance perspective with the tons of data that's coming in. And we have customers who are coming to us saying, look, we've got performance issues. I can't continue to invest in managing this infrastructure in my data center year after year. And we're just not seeing a lot of compatibility, which is much easier to do than it is apparently for me to say. So that legacy platform replacement, probably 2/3 of the service providers that we start working with are replacing those legacy platforms, and we can help you with that. And listen, this could be something that we've done in 60 and 90 days, not 6 months or a year, like some of our service providers believe coming in. This next one is really about not just data management, but alert fatigue. And this is kind of the input and the output. There is so much data now just available that you have to review to maintain good security posture and detection on a network. It used to be that you had a firewall, you had an endpoint, you had some servers, and you get the routers and switches in there and you're all set. Now you've got very distributed environments, you've got cloud services, you've got applications and containers and serverless, and all of that data just can't be managed with legacy platforms. And that is really one of our superpowers, managing data from just about anywhere and being able to very scalably ingest that data and provide real-time insight for security or for other solutions out of that data. The other piece of that, though, and I'm kind of combining these, is when you have a lot of data and you have a complex environment and advanced threats that are attacking you, you create a lot of output from the alert perspective and from the signal perspective. And this is another place where we really shine. One of our superpowers is being able to take all of that data from all of those different parts of the network, analyze it using ML and AI, and then surface high fidelity alerts that could mean the difference between picking something up within hours versus weeks or even months later, because you're overwhelmed with the amount of alerts. And the other thing that we've seen here real quickly is that alert fatigue that we're seeing in the SOC is real, and it creates burnout. It creates a lot of discontent within the SOC. You end up having people moving on because their job is just not what it used to be. And we've seen a complete turnaround in some SOCs that we're working with, not only in the amount of time that they're spending on alerts, but really just in terms of their own job satisfaction. So kind of an unintended but happy consequence there. And finally, more and more companies, they want to modernize their offering. And when you talk about modernizing your offering, you're talking about putting this into a modern infrastructure that is more scalable, reliable, and available. You're also talking about leveraging the best of breed types of detections that you need in today's environments, including, very focused and reliable UAVA type detection to discover behaviors that indicate some kind of malpractice going on the network. And also automation. And this is a big one. I wish we could spend an hour just talking about what we do from an automation perspective that can really shorten the time that it takes in the SOC. So big drivers, if any of those sound interesting or sound like something that you're facing today, give us a call. We're happy to walk you through it. In terms of the outcomes that we see with our service provider, that cloud native scale is huge. You get a new customer on, they've got a lot more data than you were expecting. That data just works within Sumo Logic. They grow, you add a lot more customers. Maybe you're working in the SMB space and you've got 50, 100, 150 customers to bring on. That data is going to be in and usable within the platform without you having to lift a finger. Time to value, we can get this days, not months. We've had a lot of service providers come to us and say, look, my onboarding of customers was 4 to 8 weeks at best. And we have even the use case that we have with SR.
And I think we just lost Roger. There's actually a rule on this platform. If you have so much value you're offering, you get cut off. And
did I get cut off?
You did. Yeah. You're back with us now. If you want to close out your section, you were just talking about time to value, saying it takes some of your managed service providers, 4 weeks to get their customers on board.
Yeah. The last thing. So SOC effectiveness goes way up, and we just have a competitive pricing model. So very happy to talk to you about any of this. We can show you this in real time. And with that, I'll turn it over to Chance, who leads our partner organization for North America. And Chance has really been a part of transforming how we work with partners, moving us from, hey, we have partners, to partners are first within the organization. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, Chance.
Well, thank you, Roger. Great content. Hey, folks. So today in my portion, we're going to discuss 3 topics. What value Sumo Logic brings to your client base, and you've heard a lot of this from the former 2 discussions. What value Sumo Logic brings to you, our partners, and then really how to get started with Sumo Logic. So as you heard from Seth Williams, Sumo Logic, what is it? It's a cloud-native SaaS log analytics platform. Why do or should your customers care about log analytics? Well, having log analytics solution is important because it helps businesses understand and troubleshoot issues in their digital systems quickly and effectively, ensuring smooth operations and minimizing downtime. Today, your customer and prospect base, they're faced with a complex data landscape that is growing at a ridiculous pace. And we've all seen the analyst report. According to IDC, global data that is being collected and analyzed will increase an additional 125 zettabytes by 2025, which is next year as we're recording this today. And that's just the increase, 125 zettabytes. That's not the sum of all the data that's being collected and analyzed today. Now, historically, all of that data ingested into a log analytics platform is going to cost you, what do you think? More as that data grows. Fortunately, Sumo addresses this with a revolutionary $0 log ingest approach where your customers only pay for the value they realize. And this comes in the form of a scan. The Sumo Logic also offers best-in-class security analytics and compliance capabilities, allowing you to detect and mitigate threats while ensuring adherence to regulatory requirements. Finally, with hundreds of pre-built integrations with popular technologies and pre-built dashboards leveraging our elastic cloud native platform that grows to however many logs you throw in. That allows customers to see immediate value once they start using Sumo Logic. This is not a rip and replace, take 6 to 12 months to get this running in a customer's environment. They can maintain with their antiquated solution, start doing a POV with their data on Sumo Logic and start using that or growing to moving to that 100% while they work off of the legacy solution. So we've discussed the value for your prospects and your customers. Now let's discuss what's in it for you, our partners out there, either signed partners today or prospective partners. Now we know cash is king, and we offer robust profits to all of our partner tiers. We aim for 20 points of margin on partner sourced opportunities, which turns into a strong annuity stream as you keep that margin on renewals and upgrades down the road. So we offer 20 points of margin. That's what you made on the first year. Expect that same discount the renewal year, and actually expect something larger with NRR and solid growth, us being a SaaS-based solution. We also have a lucrative spiff, which incentivizes not only your sellers, but also your technical resources for selling more Sumo. Now, please reach out to our local teams to learn more about the spiffs we have in place today. Also, Sumo Logic is a partner-first organization, and we mandate all net new logos have a partner tied to them. This is important, right? This means that each opportunity found by one of our SDRs, a marketing lead we find, somebody goes on our website and request a demo, a trial online, that is eventually going to require a partner tied to an opportunity. Action for you to get involved there: become friendly with your Sumo Logic account executives, because they're likely to go to our top tier partners or local partners that they spend a lot of time with working on mutual accounts. Sumo was also the first ever recipient of AWS ISV Partner of the Year Award a few years back, as we're 100% natively built on AWS and continue to work closely with their sales team and overall organization. We're also not allowed to conduct MPPO, new logo business, and require a consulting partner for CPPO transactions. And that's a game changer for partners that are looking to grow, start an AWS practice, or for partners out there that have an install base of customers that prefer to procure solutions on the marketplace. Now, for partners looking to increase services revenue, Sumo offers a professional services competency track that trains and certifies your organization to deliver services. Now, we know that partners don't just resell solutions, and some of your customers look for a fully managed solution or even a co-managed solution. As you heard from our managed services team and Roger, we have a multi-tenant platform which allows you to manage or co-manage solutions for your customers based on their needs. And we could have a discussion around that if you're looking to become a reseller / a hybrid MSP. Lastly, as you would guess, we would love our partners raining down thousands of POs on us daily, but we understand that it takes mutual wins and time for partner to become self-sufficient in the sale of any technology, including Sumo. Today, what we're really looking for our partner community is to help us identify initial conversations with accounts, and Sumo reps will do all the heavy lifting as you and your team sit shotgun. From the discovery call to the demo to conducting a POV, helping you understand and quote out the solution if you need some assistance, we want to do all that heavy lifting while your team absorbs the process, and then you become completely self-sufficient down the road after we have a handful of accounts. If you're not self-sufficient, we will still assist you in the entire process. Now we've come to the last topic: how to partner with us and next steps. First, I'd encourage all non-partners watching this recording today to apply to become a partner on our website. Simply head to Sumo's site, find partners at the top header, then click partner with us and fill out an application. Once approved, you will have access to our partner portal. Our portal is a one-stop shop for deal registrations, marketing content, certification process, submitting for spiffs that we discussed, and more. The logical next step is to have your account executives and technical resource access our learning platform to become certified. This process takes about 10 minutes for an AE and 30 minutes for technical resources. In tandem with getting certified, I would align with your regional Sumo partner sales managers to schedule enablement sessions paired with account intelligence mapping. For enablement sessions, we could train individuals, we could train teams, even conduct threat hunting workshops with your customer base. which is in our process like a half-day event of educating your clients with hands-on keyboard training on the power of Sumo Logic, and we pair that with a fun post-training event. It's a fantastic option if you have a handful of customers in the same city. As for account mapping, we do our best to stay away from the old process of, hey, you bring your 20 accounts, we'll bring our 20 accounts, we'll pray a little bit and see if we could turn this into some customers, right? Instead, we leverage a platform called 6 Sense, which takes your accounts and notifies us which ones are showing active research or buying signs in our market. Then we marry those indicators with a proprietary account mapping tool we call Spark that gives our team actionable targets to focus on. If there are any questions about any of these topics we discussed today, or you have questions on your own, please reach out to partners@sumologic.com. Now with that, that's my section. Hey, Seth, Roger, anything for me or anything we missed as a group of the leaders for the partner sales organization here at Sumo?
Yeah, I just want you to know that it's going to be a 7-hour director's cut DVD available of this presentation where I go into a lot more depth on the SP program. So look out for that and send me a note if you'd like to see it.
I like that you said DVD and not VHS, right? That's key. It's probably two-sided, right, on DVD. You can find it on Blu-ray, but no, nice. Yeah,
later this year.
I'm really excited for our partners out there. You know, Roger talked about how his practice is the fastest growing practice. It's number 2, you know, outside of our reselling practice. But our partners are so important to the growth of Sumo Logic. And time to value for our partners and for us remains the number 1 priority, right? We don't want you going through a process where you have to size and understand and figure out a whole other practice, and it takes years to see some positive benefits for your organization and for your customers. I think our biggest challenge right now is just to have more conversations with you all, right? And you could really realize how you could get impactful, immediate value from reselling or managing Sumo Logic for your customers. And in turn, your customers see all that value. So please reach out to us. You have the email alias on screen right now. Feel free to apply online, LinkedIn with any of us here, and we can continue the conversation. But thanks so much for joining the discussion today. And I hope we get to have some further conversation soon. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, guys.